Can you imagine being locked out of your digital life simply because you need to update your email address? It sounds almost absurd in this day and age, right? We rely so heavily on email for everything: communication, work, accessing services, and even managing our finances. So, what happens when that crucial piece of your digital identity needs to evolve? Maybe you've switched jobs, started a new personal project, or simply want a more professional-sounding address. Whatever the reason, the ability to manage and update your email across your essential tools is paramount. Today, we're diving deep into a question that many of you who use Newton, the popular email client, might have asked yourselves: can I change my email address associated with my Newton account? It seems like a straightforward question, but the answer, and more importantly, the how, can sometimes be a little less clear. We're going to unpack the process, explore any potential limitations, and provide you with a comprehensive guide to ensure you can keep your Newton experience seamless, even when your primary email address changes. Newton has garnered a loyal following for its clean interface, powerful features like snooze, send later, and read receipts, and its cross-platform compatibility. It aims to be a central hub for your email communication, streamlining your inbox and boosting productivity. Naturally, the email address you use to sign up for and access this hub is fundamental. It's your key to unlocking all its functionalities and keeping your connected accounts synchronized. Now, let's address the elephant in the digital room. Can you directly change the primary email address linked to your Newton subscription from within the app itself? The short answer, as of my last update, is no, not directly through the Newton app settings. This might seem counterintuitive in a world where most online services allow for easy profile updates. However, understanding why this might be the case and what alternatives exist is crucial. Newton operates on a subscription model, and your initial email address often acts as a unique identifier for your account and billing information. Directly altering this primary identifier within the app could potentially lead to complications with your subscription status, connected services, and the overall integrity of your account. Think of it like changing the foundation of a building. It's not a simple renovation. So, if you can't change it directly within the app, what are your options? Don't worry, all is not lost. There are a couple of workarounds and important considerations to keep in mind if you find yourself in this situation. Option 1. Creating a new Newton account. This might seem like the most drastic option, but in some cases, it might be the cleanest and most straightforward way to associate your new email address with Newton. Here's how this would generally work. Sign out of your existing Newton account. Within the Newton app, you'll need to find the Settings or Account section and log out of your current profile. Uninstall and reinstall the app, recommended while not strictly necessary. Uninstalling and then reinstalling the Newton app can help ensure a clean slate and prevent any lingering data from your previous account from interfering with the new setup. Sign up with your new email address. When you relaunch the app, you'll be presented with the sign up or login screen. This time, you'll use your desired new email address to create a brand new Newton account. Reconnect your email accounts. Once your new account is created, you'll need to go through the process of adding all the email accounts you want to manage within Newton. This includes your Gmail, Outlook, Exchange, or any other supported email providers. Reconfigure your settings. You'll also need to reestablish any custom settings you had in your previous account, such as snooze durations, send later defaults, notification preferences, and connected apps like Todoist, Evernote, or Trello. Important considerations with creating a new account. Subscription transfer, likely not possible if you have an active Newton subscription linked to your old email address. You will likely need to cancel that subscription and start a new one with your new account. Newton's subscription model is typically tied to the initial sign-up email. Contacting Newton support might provide clarity on their specific policies regarding subscription transfers, but generally, this isn't a standard feature. Loss of data. Potentially while your actual emails reside on your email provider's servers, any Newton-specific data associated with your old account, such as custom snooze times or send later schedules for drafts, will likely not be transferable to your new account. Inconvenience. Setting up a new account and reconfiguring everything can be time-consuming, especially if you had a heavily customized Newton setup. Option 2. Contacting Newton support. While a direct email change within the app isn't typically available, reaching out to Newton's customer support is always a viable option. They might have specific procedures or workarounds that aren't publicly documented, or they might be able to offer guidance tailored to your specific situation. How to contact Newton support, general steps. Visit the Newton website, navigate to the official Newton website. Look for a support or help section. Most websites have a dedicated area for customer support. This might be labeled as support, help center, contact us, or similar. Explore FAQs and knowledge base. Before directly contacting support, it's often helpful to browse through their frequently asked questions, FAQs, or knowledge base. Your issue might already be addressed there. Find contact options. Look for ways to get in touch with their support team. This could be via email, a contact form, or even live chat in some cases. Clearly explain your request. When you contact support, clearly state that you want to change the primary email address associated with your Newton account and explain your reasons. Provide them with both your old and new email addresses. Be patient. Support teams often handle numerous inquiries, so be patient and allow them time to respond to your request. Important considerations with contacting support. No guarantee of direct change. Even if you contact support, there is no guarantee they will be able to directly change your primary email address. Their system architecture might not allow for this. Potential for alternative solutions. However, they might be able to offer alternative solutions or guidance, such as temporarily linking your new email as a secondary contact or providing more specific instructions on managing your subscription during the transition. Why this might be the case, speculation. While Newton hasn't explicitly stated the reasons behind the lack of a direct email change feature within the app, we can speculate on some potential underlying factors. Account security. The primary email address is often tied to account recovery and security protocols. Allowing a direct change within the app could potentially introduce security vulnerabilities if not handled carefully. Billing system integration. As mentioned earlier, subscriptions are usually linked to the initial email used for sign-up. Modifying this could complicate their billing system and subscription management. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.